Record. All right. All right. It's a gorgeous Friday morning and it's Pilates stretch. So let's stretch out with big arm circles all the way up and around and the other way. My goodness, that was a beautiful storm last night. And the other arm, we were driving down the highway and the lightning was phenomenal. And the other way, it was going across the whole sky. Fork lightning and big U's. It was crazy. All right, let's stretch your arms out nice and wide. Nice big deep breath in and out. When it's on that out, that's how I want you to stay, but still breathe. All right, we're reaching our arms nice and wide, reaching our index fingers and our loud fingers, ring fingers, and baby fingers. And let's do 6 circles. And the other way. All right, and we're going to take our left hand and bring it over to our right for 4. Squeeze in the back. 3, 2, and 1. Try to keep your hips square. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's reach all the way up high to the sky. Nice big breath in and out. All right, and then let's sway nice and slowly side to side. Push that rib cage, opening it up. You're opening up your lats and underneath your armpit. And then reaching nice and tall. And 6 full body squats coming down those side walls. And all the way back up. 2, 3, stop it. 4, getting kisses as I'm going down. 5, and 6, and all the way up, and coming all the way down. All right, 3 shoulder rolls, all the way back and up. And the other way. All right, and then let's open up those hips. So bring your leg up and around. 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1, and the other leg. And then we're going all the way up on our tippy toes. All right, down on 1, up on 2. Squeezing those calves. It's nice to be able to see outside, big windows. And down, and let's roll those ankles. Roll the other way. And the other foot. And the other way. Awesome. Okay, let's go on the outside of that right foot. And on the inside. Up on your toes. Supposed to be getting really hot this week, eh? Up to 33. Cross your toes on Thursday. Wedding's on Friday. That's okay. It'll be cooler by the lake. All right, and push their arch forward. And come back down onto the mat and squint your toes like you're pulling that carpet towards you. Bringing that arch up. Awesome. All right, let's do the other side. Go on the outside of that foot. And on the inside. Up on those toes. Pushing that arch forward, cross those toes. Scrunch those toes into the mat. And down and plantar fascia stretch. Pull those toes. Get that arch to come up. All right. Okay, and let's work on our balance, and we're going to circle our arms, our wrists and our ankles again. So standing nice and tall, rib cage up, tilt your pelvis a tiny little bit, bring your leg up. Try to keep your hips square, and let's roll. And roll the other way. Open those fingers and toes, scrunch, open, scrunch, and down. And let's do the other side. All right, tilt, up, rolling, and rolling. Open up those fingers and toes, scrunch, and shake it. That's all right. Awesome stuff. Okay. Hang on here. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're going to pat all the way up. Pat our body up. Let's wake everything up. And move those organs all around. Push them in, squeeze them all around. And up your arm. And the other way. And up your neck. Cross your face. And underneath your neck. Right underneath that back of your skull. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, let's shift our eyes right to left. Eyeballs. Up and down. All right. Okay, and then we're going to get right underneath our earlobes. And you're just going to rub up and down. Nice soft rubbing. It's where your vagus nerve is. Awesome. All right, and we're going to pat, 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 pat. Sorry, we're going to rub up and down first. Then circle. Pat, 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 pat. And let's do the same thing on your lymph nodes here. Circle. Pat, 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 pat. Pat. And right behind your knees, rub up and down. And then we circle. And tap, 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 tap. Awesome. And then just give a nice couple jumps with some breaths out. All right. I think we're ready to go. Okay, so I didn't turn that on, but we are going to do our step 1, 2 first. All right, just to get our heart rate up, starting with your right, left, kick, right, left, extend, and then start swinging those arms, nice big arms. Your rib cage is up off your hip bones. Nice controlled breathing all the way in and all the way out. One more. And let's do the other side. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. Make sure you're standing tall, that rib cage is up. Be proud, shoulders are nice and open. Awesome. All right, and let's go sideways. So we're gonna do side lunge with a crunch. All right, so hands are up. Side crunch. 8, 7, 6. Get the rib cage up off your hip bones. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the other side. 1, 2, 3. Booty goes way back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's do squat extend. So I want your feet to be about shoulder width apart. All right, rib cage up, booty comes back, extend to one side. A nice big deep breath out as you're reaching up for the ceiling. One more per side. 1 and 2. All right, we're going. Okay, we're going to get to the end of your mat. And we're going to go all the way up and down to ragdoll. So all the way up to the sky, reach all the way up there, reaching. And let's come all the way down those side walls to ragdoll. Let's pulse those feet out. And then bring those heels down, fold those arms. Let's just stay here for a couple seconds here. A nice stretch. With the back of the legs. All right. Okay, we're going to go up. We're going to roll up our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. So hands are like spaghetti. I want you to pulse your knees nice and slowly, finding that lowest vertebrae. Belly in. Coming up over our shoulder blades, chin to chest. And roll those shoulders back. Bring your hands to your lower back. Nice little arch. And let's go all the way up to the sky, reaching and all the way down those side walls again. This time soft bend. This time we're going to have our right arm longer than our left. We're going to open up the left side of the vertebra spine. So again, pulse it. Weight distributed evenly over both feet and start rolling up when you find that lowest vertebrae. Feel them open all that left side. Roll your shoulders back. And again, all the way up and down again. And this time we have our right arm longer than our left. Pulsing your, just straightening your legs just that tiny bit to find that lowest one. And then start your roll. And rolling all the way back. All the way up to the sky again, reaching, and we're gonna go down. And walk your hands out to downward dog. All right, let's pulse those heels out. Pushing those heels into the ground, having a nice stretch of the back of the legs. And when you're ready, have those heels pushed down. Let's push away from our hands, up on those knuckle pads, pushing our chest to our belt, chest to our knees. Breathing, and we're just going to start swaying our hips side to side, nice and slowly. And breathing into your belly and back out. Feel the stretch coming from your elbow all the way down to your hip. Do not stop breathing. Concentrate on that controlled breath. Awesome. Okay, we're going to bring that right leg up, all the way up high behind you. Still pushing your chest towards that knee. 3 kicks. And bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. Reaching that knee to that back wall. Bring that leg, straighten that leg out, and bring it all the way through to your right thumb. Low lunge. And we're going to bring our right arm all the way up to the sky. Look at those fingers way back there. And we're going to switch legs. Right leg back, left leg up, low lunge, left arm all the way up. Switch. Right arm up. Come all the way back down to low lunge. Bring both hands in front of that right foot. And we're powering up to high lunge. Belly to your back. Up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in high lunge. And let's bring our hands all the way down those side walls to either side of that right foot. We're going back to high plank. So bring that leg back, push your shoulders into their sockets, plank twist to the right. And plank twist to the left. We're staying in high plank. We're going into pigeon. So bring that right knee into your chest and then place it across the mat and bring that leg down. All right. So you can stay in high pigeon. Or if you can, bring your forearms down to the mat. And you can stay here. Or you can bring your forehead all the way down to the mat. And we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. With every breath, you're going to sink a little further into the stretch. So just nice, easy breathing. All the way to your belly and back out. Feel your body sink into the mat. Awesome stuff. All right, let's go back up to high plank. All right, so come back, bring that leg back, push your shoulders back into their sockets, and let's bring that left knee into your chest, across the mat. We're going to do the other side. So again, you go wherever you're comfortable at. You're going to go down on your forearms, great. And if you can go down all the way, great. Once you're in your comfort zone, Concentrate on your breath. Right, and we're gonna slowly start getting back up to high plank. That leg all the way back, you're in high plank. Wait for everybody, and then push back to downward dog. Push away from those hands. Push your chest to your knees, and your belly and your hips are being pulled up to the sky. Everything is activated. Breathe. And let's bring that left leg up high behind you. Still pushing your chest toward that back leg. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your left arm. Straighten that leg out, and we're bringing it all the way through to our left thumb. We're going into low lunge here. And we're going to take our right arm up to the sky. And we're going to switch legs again. And then left arm up. And switch again. And then we're going to go up to high lunge. So bring those hands up in front of that left foot. Power up with that quad. We're up to high lunge. Belly to your back, up and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whoops. Stay at high lunge. All right, and we're going to bring those arms all the way down. Feel the stretch. You squeeze those shoulder blades coming down to either side of that left foot. All right, and we're going to bring that left foot back to your right foot. We're in high plank. Belly to your back. We're going to stay here in high plank for 10. So I want your belly to your back. Lengthen your torso. And we're staying up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And push back to downward dog. Push away from those hands. Sway it side to side. And we're going to walk those feet towards your hands. Bend those knees, arms are spaghetti, and roll all the way up. And roll those shoulders back. From here, we're going to get into snowbirds. So get down on one knee and extend that right leg out. Okay, that leg comes directly out from your hip. Your belly's pulled to your back. I don't want you arching or leaning forward. So that's why I always tell you to bring your belly to your back. All right, so let's stretch those arms out and relax those shoulders down. We're going to dip down and up 1 centimeter. And then swipe across for 6, 5, lengthen your torso, 3, 2, and 1, and wing dips, dip it down. We're going to stay up here, all the way up, stay, reach for the sky, reach down the leg. Have a nice quick breath in and out. And now we're going to do 6 steps. 1, keeping that rib cage up off your hip bones. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And bring that hand down, and your right hand comes on your hip. And lift that leg up, toe pointing down. Lifting that leg up, get it nice and heavy, and up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And toe tap in the front, heel tap in the back. Toe tap, heel. Close the hip, open the hip. Close, open, close, open. Lengthen those 2 limbs, belly to your back. We're doing our crunches. Crunch it in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing 8, 7, and 8. And lengthen. And we're going right to the other side. Set those shoulders back, reach those arms out. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's tap it down and swipe it across and back for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that belly pulled to your back. 5 and 6, and touch down and up and hold. Just stretching that whole side and dip it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and up to the sky, and then back down with your hand on your hip, leg up, and toe pointing down, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe tap, heel tap, close, open, close. Your hand is on your hip so you can feel that hip opening and closing. Loosen that hip joint. And then lengthen those limbs, belly to your back, and crunch it. 1, 2, bring that belly to your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and lengthen. And let's come all the way to tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, looking straight down, belly to your back. 3 clicks of the heels, and make a wish for today. Okay, we're going up to bird dog. So we're going to take that right arm, left leg, and lengthen it out, keeping the belly pulled up, reaching for those opposite walls, and we're going to hold it. You can just take a little quick boo at your hip and make sure that right hip is over top of that right knee. Had to think what that was. All right, we're holding, breathing. All right, we're going to slide both arm and leg out to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes down, bring that left foot to the left side of the mat, and we're doing rainbow taps. So tap on the left side, tap on the right side, following with your eyes. 1, belly in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and bring it in. Going right up to the other side. So making sure again, your hands are underneath your shoulders. Lengthen that left arm, right leg, belly in, and breathe. All right, and slide it out to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, rainbow taps. 1, belly to your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring it in, and let's go down to child's pose. Sit down on those knees, lengthen those arms down the mat, forehead comes down. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's walk those hands over to the right. Nice big deep breath in and out. Left cheek off the left heel. And all the way over to the left. Same thing. Feel that glute when you take that right cheek off your heel. And come back to center. Let's bring our arms down the mat. Open up those knees and bring those toes together. And we're going to do some shoulder work now. So let's bring that right arm all the way up to the sky. Look at those fingers way up there. And thread between your knee and your elbow. And bring your cheek down. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. And repeat. And on this one, you're going to bring that hand all the way up. And you're going to grab your opposite hip and look up to the sky. And then bring that hand down. And we're going to do the same thing on the left arm, bringing it up to the sky. Reaching up there, reaching and looking, and thread the needle. And if you want, you can pressure, put a little pressure, pushing that whole arm into the floor, and then repeat. And then hip grab all the way up and bring that left, grab that opposite hip and look up to the sky. And let's bring that arm back down to the mat. And we're going to slide those hands down the mat, those forearms down the mat. All right. And then I want you to bring your shoulders, those arms are shoulder width apart. And your shoulders are going to go over top of those elbows. And we're going to push our full forearm into the mat. Resist bringing to your knees. And slowly sit down with a breath out. And repeat. Oh, that felt really good. All right, push into the mat. Resist. Breathe out and sit. One more time. Got to keep that resistance. And then let's take our right hand to 2 o'clock, left hand on top, sternum over top, and the same thing. Push in and resist, bringing back to the left knee this time. Keep that resistance and slowly sit down. And repeat 3 times. You don't need to hold it, we're flossing. And when you're done, go to 10 o'clock. Sternum over top, push, resist, breathe out. Three times. All right, good work. All right, we're going to sit. I'm just going to move my mat a little bit with our legs extended out in front of us. And let's have a nice big deep breath in and out. You can roll those shoulders around. Let's put our arms out to the side and let's roll our shoulders forwards and backwards. Okay, and let's give those legs a nice little shake-a-roo as we open them all the way up as far as you can. Get up there on those sit bones. Sitting up nice and tall. Rib cage up and belly in. Let's take our arms out in front and push those shoulders back. Sitting nice and tall, belly in. We're going to take that right arm, swipe it all the way back, reach for your toe, and then bring your chest down. Breathing, and let's lengthen those arms from wall to wall. And then come back up and swipe across to the other side. Breathe out as you're coming down. Nice and slowly. Keep going side to side. Trying to keep your neck in line with your spine. And then come back up to center. We're going to walk our hands out in front. As far as you can go. And breathe in and out. And just collapse down. Relax, wiggle those toes. And push all the way back up. Right, we're going to take this right leg, bringing it into your left leg. Hand comes back, 3 crazies. All right, so bring that, swipe that hand all the way back and around. Looking way back at those fingertips and down. 1, 2, and 3. And let's just switch legs from here. And come back sitting. And we're going to we're going to sit with our legs up straight in front. I was going to try something, but I'm going to try it on my own first. All right, so let's sit up nice and tall. Let's bring our hands up to the sky. Have those biceps right close to your ears. Your belly's pulled into your back, and we're gonna bring those hands across the ceiling. And then down those walls, looking at your knees now, reaching for that wall in front of you. Reach, reach, reaching. Coming closer to your legs. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then collapse down, relaxing on top of those legs, and massage your feet or your calves wherever you are at. If you're at your feet, use all those little pressure points. And make sure you're breathing all the way to your belly and back out. Get that arch. Massage and tap the top of your toes. At the very tips. That's for your brain. Let's get that working. I always like a nice foot massage. And push, have a little pressure pointing. You know, push in pretty good at some points. Okay, and then let's just slowly roll up. If you're not at your feet, your calves really need a nice massage as well. All right, let's bring our hands out in front. I'm gonna wiggle down a bit. Right, and we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slowly. So bring your belly to your back. Lengthen those arms behind you. Belly to the mat. Let's reach, reaching really good to those walls. Left leg, right arm. Left arm, right leg. And let's bring those arms out to T. Bring your knees up above your hips. Right, and we're going to take them over to the right. And look over to the left. Bring your right hand on top of those knees. And breathe for 3. Try to keep your shoulders flat on the mat. To T again, and let's come to center. And let's go over to the other side. Bring that hand on top of those knees for that added little stretch. This is another stretch I really like. And come back to center. And let's hug those knees to your chest. And roll side to side. And then bring those feet down to the mat. We're going to take our right leg, cross it over your left leg, making the number 4, opening up that knee, and then bringing that knee to your belly button. And you're going to push that right knee into your left palm and open up that knee, keeping the knee pressured into the palm. Knee to palm, open. And repeat, knee to palm. And bring it back. Now we're going to grab behind the left knee and pull it directly into your left shoulder. And your left heel is behind your left knee. Everything's in line. Pull and push out with that right elbow. And breathe. And release. And repeat. Pull, line up, and push out. And release. bring those legs down, give them a nice little shake-a-roo. And we're gonna do the other side, left foot over right knee, open up that leg. And then bring it to your belly and push the knee to palm. I don't know if you guys have a hard time in keeping that knee to palm. You want to push the palm to knee, knee to palm, open up. And see how that feels. Should feel better. And then we're grabbing behind our right knee and line up.
The one dog wants to see the ones go down to the basement. I would just be careful today when the dogs go down there.
Okay.
Lost the tracks there easily.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And release. And repeat. Pull and push.
Once you go down there.
Pretty curious about that.
That was right.
And release.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Be back in.
And let's just give those legs a nice little shake-a-roo. We're gonna hug those knees now. And we're gonna release our right leg, straighten it out, keeping your belly pulled to your back. Hug your left knee, straighten your right, lengthen, hug. And switch. Feel your lower abs as you're doing that, switching. And switch, we're working that psoas right now. All those muscles around it. And switch. Gotta hug and lengthen. And then bring those knees all the way in. And bring those feet down to the mat. All right, we're going to measure up our fingertips to our heels. And have your knees hip width apart, so take a look. And we're going to pick up that blueberry with our cheeks. Pick it up, squeeze that blueberry up from the mat. And we're going to roll up our spine. Going up as high as you can. Bringing those hips up, 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 up. And slowly rolling down. We're rolling down our spine, belly to your back. And release that blueberry. And then pick that blueberry back up. Come on, pick it up. Rolling up. Again, you're rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae as high as you can. Get higher, a little higher if you can. Pushing those hips up to the sky. And release, coming down. Belly to your back. And release. All right, we're going to go up and do our bridges now, our glute bridges. So we're going to go up and down for 8. All right, so let's go all the way up to high bridge and back down for 1, squeezing those glutes at the top, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, squeeze those glutes, and 8, staying up here. Go up a little higher, and we're going to open up those legs and squeeze them shut using the outside of your legs and your hips. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're using the outside. 6, 7, and 8. And let's put it all together. Down, up, open, close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Let's hold it up there, holding it. Come on, squeeze those glutes, and let's release those glutes and squeeze. Release, squeeze. We're staying up in high bridge. release, squeeze, release, squeeze, squeeze, both glutes at the same time. Now can you squeeze the right glute and then the left glute, right glute, left glute, right, left, both. And let's come down and let's go right into hugging your knees. Oh, hug, hug, hug. Roll side to side. Okay, let's bring those feet down to the mat. Bring your arms up to the sky. We're going to do some dead bug today. So your hands are up directly above your shoulders. You're going to push those shoulders into the mat. Push them down. Your belly's pulled to the mat as well. Let's roll those hips over into your belly button and bring your feet up off the mat, making sure that they're directly above your hips. So right now, you should really be feeling your whole abs. All right, so your belly's pushed to the mat, you're rolling your hips over, your shoulders are pushed into the mat, and your knees are above your hips. All right, we're going to take that right arm and left foot and drop it down to the floor and back up. Really slow, concentrating on those abs. 2, 3, and breathe. 4, 5, and 6. And let's do the left arm, right leg, pushing the belly to the mat. 1, 2, 3, push the belly to the mat. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, push the shoulders into the mat. We're going to do right arm and right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting. You guys breathe. 5, and 6, and left side. 1, 2, come on, belly to the mat. 3, roll those hips towards your belly button. 4, 5, those knees are above your hips, and 6. Awesome stuff. Now we're going to do both arms, going back and up. But your belly's got to be pushed to the mat. 2, 3, 4. Concentrate on those abs, roll those hips. 5, and 6. And guess what? We're touching those heels down. Roll those hips towards your belly button. 1, back up to hip, above your hips. 2, 3, 4, 5,
I don't know if that's
and 6. Awesome stuff. And then let's just lengthen those arms and legs. Let those abs stretch out now. And we're going to roll over onto our bellies from here. All right, we're going to do some Supermans. So we're going to be looking straight down at the mat, your bellies to your back, and let's bring both arms and legs up for 3, 2, 1, and down. I want you to lengthen those arms and legs to those walls. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. And up, 1, 2, 3, and down. And this time we're gonna go up,
down
hold it,
there.
and let's bring those elbows coming back to your body and back out. 1, belly to your back. 2, 3,
It'll feel so bad later.
4, 5, and 6. Hold it, and let's do some flutter kicks. And bringing it all the way down. This time we're just gonna bring our arms up and down. Up. Holding, belly to your back and down. And now let's bring our legs up, just legs up, belly to your back and down and up, belly to your back and down. And let's bring our hands to our shoulders, push up into child's pose. Sitting down, lengthen. Nice big deep breath in and out. Just swaying side to side. And let's drag those hands down the mat towards your knees as you're starting to roll up. Hands come to knees, bring them up your quads, and roll those shoulders back. And then let's sit on your mat, cross-legged. A little pressure on those legs, opening them up. And let's just switch sides. And let's take that left arm, place it over your right knee and look behind. I want you to take 2 breaths as you're looking back, relaxing those legs down. Hi, girls. And then let's go to the other side. Hi, Dory dog. 2 breaths. Okay. And then come back to center. Let's bring our soles of our feet together. Bring them into your body. Put a little pressure on those legs. I've got my pals here with me. You want to stretch out, Dory? Dory loves to stretch. All right, and then sit however comfortably that you want. Got all 3. And sitting, rolling those shoulders back. And we're going to take it right here, and take it over to your right shoulder, really keeping those shoulders down. Reach that ear up to the ceiling. And then shift your eyeballs up. And then shift those eyeballs down. And bring your head back to center. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So your shoulders are back. Bring that left ear to your left shoulder. Keeping those shoulders down. Reach that ear up to the sky. Pushing your shoulders down. And then look up. Should feel it higher in your neck. And shift your eyeballs down. Should feel it across your traps. And then back to center. And let's take 3 big circles with our nose. 1, 2, and 3. And the other way. 3, 2, and 1. And then let's go lengthwise onto your mat for 3 rock and rolls to ragdoll. 1, 2, and 3. And if you can, stay squatted for a second. Just then walk those hands out in front. And then push up to ragdoll. Hold those arms. Let's give those backs of our legs a nice stretch in your glutes. Just breathe in and out. And you can sway side to side if you like, bringing your elbow to your outside of your shin, or you can just stay here and breathe. And let's give those legs a nice big hug and thank those legs for carrying you today, yesterday, and tomorrow. And then arms are spaghetti, soft bend in the knees, and we're gonna roll up our spine again. And roll those shoulders back. And have a nice big shakaroo. High fives. Have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you on Monday.